guys, it's Angie from TwinFinity. I am here to do a little different video for you today. In fact, you can see different scenery. I'm in my Reiki / meditation room. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is saging or clearing your energy. I use sage. There's other ways to do it. Now, the reason I thought I would share this is because it's a technique I've used for years, but I've just started using it more on a regular basis. I've shared in one of our recent question and answer videos that I'm on Facebook a lot while I'm at work, and that's a whole other story I won't get into. Just the fact that I have a very blessed job, a very nice boss, and my work fluctuates from being busy to not, so I have lots of free time sometimes, and so I'm able to do a lot of twin flame stuff while I'm at work. Hallelujah. But I do find, or I have been finding, that because I'm in so many twin flame groups and I'm doing so much work, I'm connecting with so many people, again, being an empath, I pick up a lot of energy, like a lot of us do, right? It's very common for a lot of us. So I was finding when I would come home from work, I was starting to overeat as a way to ground myself. That was an old habit I used to have, and I never even understood why I was doing it. But now I understand. So I caught myself and I thought, I'm going to stop doing this and find some techniques on how to come home and get balanced and centered so that I'm not using food to do that. So what I have started doing is saging myself as soon as I get home from work. So I'm just home from work now, other than setting this all up. But I've grabbed my sage. I just keep it in a bowl with my lighter right in there and kind of I'll just show you here if I can get it out without making a mess. I should have cleaned it first, but there's like a seashell. That's how I keep my sage. So when it leaks all the little dust particles after it burns, all the ashes, it has a place to collect. So anyway, I was also talking with one of my friends the other day. You know who you are when you watch this. And I was telling her that I do this, and she's like, that's such a great idea. You should do a video and share that so other people can know about this. So I'm like, here I am doing a video. So I'm going to just show you what I do. Of course, there's many different ways, many different techniques, but I have found this very effective for my own benefit. So I thought I would share in case it's beneficial for other people. So what I'm doing as I'm talking is I'm just lighting my sage because I've had it for so long. You can see it's like been really used. So what you want to do is get it lit so you can see the smoke. You can see all that right now, right? So that's the first step. You don't have to use sage. You can also use panto salo, I think it's called. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. I've not used it. I know it works, but I love my sage and I have a lot of it, so I just keep using it. So the first thing I do before I even start saging my chakras and my energy is I sage my hands, and I'm going to move back so you can see this. The reason I do that is because we actually have chakras right in our hands, which is why Reiki practitioners and other healers, energy healers, work, is because that energy is channeled through our hands. So even if you're not trained in Reiki or other healing modalities, you still have energy centers right there, and they pick up a lot of energy. So I start there, and I'm going to explain to you why in a minute, why I start there. And I just do whatever intuitively feels good. For me, it feels good to circle. Our chakras are actually circular energy centers. In fact, chakra in Sanskrit stands for spinning wheel. I just about lost that for a minute. I was like, oh, what is it again? So I clear my hand chakras, and I do one, and then I just go until they feel clear to me. You can see, then I just do the next one. Now, this is the reason I start with my hands, is because even if you don't have Reiki training or energy healing training, your energy centers are beneficial to work with them, right? So by clearing them first, then what I do is I start at my crown chakra, and I use this hand to hold the sage, and then I use the other hand to kind of guide that energy and work with it. So I'm using my energy center and sending energy through me to clear that as well. So it's like a double clearing. And then again, I just go, I don't even think of which way the chakra should spin. And who cares if you don't know? Just go with what feels good to you. So for me, it just feels good to go circular like this. And some days it's different, quite frankly. I just do whatever feels good. So I go chakra by chakra until it feels like it's cleared. So I'm going to just do that as if I was doing this all by myself. So that now feels good. And then I go down to the third eye and I do the same thing. And of course, I'm still using this hand and I'm intentionally sending energy there to help with the clearing, which again is why I clear my hands first. And now that feels good. And then I go down to my throat. And you don't have to be exact with locations. I mean, energy is energy, right? It's all over us. But just go with whatever feels right for you. Now, also, you may notice like my smoke is gone now. So I will then stop what I'm doing and I'm going to move. I have a little reminder here that's in my way. There we go. So I'm going to relight. Usually one light will last me a whole thing, but I'm talking as I'm doing this, so it's going to take a little longer. So I will light it again. And because I've had this for so long, it sometimes takes a while to light. So there we go. We got lots of smoke again. So then I go down to my throat chakra, finish there. And once that feels good, then I go down to my heart chakra and I'll move away so you guys can see further down. I actually intentionally did this video in my Reiki room so you could see the chakra banner there in case you're not familiar with the chakras. And if you're not, that's okay too. Just, you don't even have to do it this way. I sometimes will do it and I'll show you the more basic way in a minute that I will do it. So once my heart feels good, then I go down to my solar plexus. Now I'm going to get really far away and small. And then the sacral chakra. And then of course the root chakra. Now we have more than 7 chakras. I'm just doing the basic 7. We have like chakras above, further above our crown and lower than our root, but I'm not going to worry about those. So again, always do what feels right. If you want to do more chakras, do more chakras. Now, once I've done my root, I take it a step further and we also have chakras in our feet. Now, you probably won't be able to see this. I am quite flexible and I can do this, though I don't know how classy that's going to look in a video. We'll see if we can do this. So I will pick up my feet, and this is good yoga practice too. You get some nice balance. And then I do the bottoms of my feet too, one at a time, of course, unless you're sitting down. That could be interesting. Okay, now we get to practice our balance. Always we have one foot we balance better on, and mine is my right, not my left. So it's good to practice. So then I will do that. And then I take it one step further and I go to the back of me as well. So I will take, again, this hand is my guiding energy hand. And then I will just kind of brush it down as if I'm taking that smoke and that energy and helping clear my energy. And then down my shoulders. And then I'll even turn backwards and show you. I just kind of go like this and brush it further down. And all the way down past my butt. All the way down my legs. Just till I feel clear and cleansed. So that's a full detailed way that I do it. Sometimes though, I'll do it quicker depending on my day and how I feel. Sometimes I'll just do a quick kind of over the head and around and just kind of circle around it. Also, I used to do my house too every Saturday. I don't do as much of that now because I'm doing saging every day. I don't feel like I need to do once a week like I used to, but you know, you can do it once a week if once a day feels like too much for you. What I will do when I do it on my home is I first do exactly what I just did here. I'll do it on my full body first, and then I go around the house and I do every room. I even do like the corners. So I'll go like this and you know, hold my hand, hold the sage in one hand, and then guide the sage up into the corners of each room. And as I'm doing that, I will put my intention. So oftentimes, whatever the room is, I'll put different intentions. So of course, Rob, in my bedroom, I will always put the intention of love, of peace, serenity, harmony. My Reiki room, my meditation room, probably similar because I want it to be a nice calm energy. And I just go through the entire house and cleanse the house. So that's just a way that you can sage yourself to cleanse your energy, because again, as empaths, as sensitive people, we pick up a lot of energy. You can also, and this is something else I've started doing when I've come home from work, is I just physically feel myself cutting cords with any energy, any person that I may have been in contact with, whether it be through Facebook or whether it be through in person, because I work with people during the day in my job as well. I'll just physically feel like I'm cutting all the cords along all of my chakra and energy centers, and I send love back to each person that I've come in contact with today, and then I send love back to myself. And then so it's like this dual energy thing where I'm sending energy to them, sending energy to me, and then I release them in love and thank them for the experience that we've had through the day. So that is how I do it. I'm also going to show you, I have a spray sage. If you're not one that likes the burnt, the smoky smell, Rob, quite frankly, hates the smell, so I try to sage before he gets home so it's got time to dissipate through the house. But I will sometimes use this too, and if I use a spray sage, what I will do is I will just kind of spray it. I'll just show you back here. I'll spray it a couple times so it's got, you know, full leverage, and then I'll just walk through it. And I can feel it sort of misting on me. And that's another way that might be effective if you're not one that likes the smoke. So hopefully that helps. If you have your own tips, feel free to share. We're all here to help each other. And I love you guys, and we'll connect again soon. Bye for now.